The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance. Okay, it's really not that scary when I do it right. Let's just get to the review.
Alright y'all, so the Batman just came out and the biggest question I've seen across all social media is it better than The Dark Knight? Well, no. But that's according to Rotten Tomatoes. How's about what you guys think? How's about what I think? So, guys, I'm gonna let you know what I think, but before I do, what's going on? If you're new to the channel, the name is Leo Rydell. This is Geekly Goods, where we talk the latest in movies, TV, Marvel, DC, every corner of the geekverse I can hit. I'm hitting it, y'all. Hit that big red subscribe button if you enjoy videos on this type of content. And guys, let's talk about this because I think, I won't take too long, but I think it needs to be talked about. The Batman and The Dark Knight. The Batman and The Dark Knight are such different movies for me. When I think of The Dark Knight, I think of the Batman kind of middle of his career in the Batman. He's honestly teetering and leaning towards giving that mantle, maybe not the Batman, but just being the hero of the city over to Harvey Dent. This is a completely different story than we're seeing in the Batman, where he's only in year 2. He's still learning how to fight crime and how to become the Caped Crusader that we know. I feel like we're dealing with two different movies here, but the reason why I'm giving the slight edge to the Batman is because the Batman feels like a Batman movie. It's barely even a Bruce Wayne movie, you all. I mean, it is a Batman movie. This is a movie where we see Batman in the suit for 80% of the time we see him on screen. I would even argue it's 90%. So because we see him in the suit so much, and because his identity leans so heavy on the Batman in the Batman, I'm giving the better Batman movie edge to the Batman. But what about a movie overall, just as a movie, just as a superhero film, as something in the Batman genre? I think I gotta go 1A, 1B, guys. I gotta say 1A, 1B, both of them about the same level for me, because I think filmmaking wise and from a cinematic standpoint, they both have so many strengths. The Dark Knight is easily, before I saw the Batman, it was my favorite Batman movie by far. It's got such powerful storytelling and it just handles so many deep and rich themes, and it really does feel like it brought Batman into reality. It does feel so grounded, whereas the Batman to me brings not only Batman but the mythos of Batman onto a more grounded cinematic approach. Gosh, sorry guys, I was like, what was I trying to say? But I think the Batman for me gets the slight edge. I love so many things about the Batman, and the more I see it, the more I think about it, the more I love it. However, on another day, I might say The Dark Knight, because I still do thoroughly enjoy The Dark Knight. In my opinion, I think Robert Pattinson didn't quite have the best Bruce Wayne, but he definitely had the best Batman. Whereas Christian Bale, I kind of see him middle of the road in both roles. Middle of the road for Bruce Wayne, kind of middle of the road for Batman as well. Not the best, not the worst. So I just think, comparing even the two characters, I come to the conclusion that Robert Pattinson is a better Batman, maybe not a better Bruce Wayne, whereas Christian Bale is not even the best Bruce Wayne. So I struggle between the two, but I think I'm giving the slight edge to the Batman. Just for me though, you guys gotta let me know what you think down in the comments. Did the Batman dethrone the Dark Knight? Or hey, I know some of us, our favorites are not even those two. So did the Batman climb its way up to the top of your Batman ranking list? You gotta let me know down in the comments below, you guys, because my top 3 right now currently are the Batman, the Dark Knight, and Batman Returns. I absolutely love Returns. Michael Keaton is one of my favorite Batman, so yes, I love that film. And Michelle Pfeiffer was a great Catwoman. Zoe Kravitz was a great Catwoman. Guys, there are just so many things we can dive into, but I wanted to keep it pretty short today and just let you know, from my perspective, I gotta go to the Batman, but it is so close that it is typically going to be a 1A, 1B scenario, where some days I might be the Dark Knight, some days I might be the Batman, because in all truth and honesty, they are such different films. Cinematically, time-wise, I mean, one came out this year, one came out in 2008, so definitely products of their time, and they're just such different movies. One is very much about Batman being a detective in Gotham City. The other is very much about Batman kind of looking over as the Joker ascends into the city and as Harvey Dent rises up. There's just very different stories going on in both films, and they just feel very different to the Batman mythos. But you guys gotta let me know, did it dethrone The Dark Knight if The Dark Knight was at your top? And how are we looking with these rankings, guys? Let me know your top 5 Batman films down below. And guys, we'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.